This isn't a travel vlog.
Hey guys.
This is a story of collapse and cosmic rescue.
Oh my god. Let me get out your way.
Donde te dirijas, nunca olvides que Dios.
A map in the stars led me from breakdown to breakthrough, from the Bronx to Mexico. This is how astrocartography saved my life.
Okay, why are we here, y'all?
We have
If you mad at me.
Get some things, but most importantly, all I can remember is the weed.
I had just hit my 30s. Our indie label had just gotten funded. My best friend, Rico Davis, the guy you see here, was our first artist. After he got on, I was next. We were about to partner with a major. I thought, this is how I'll retire my mother, you know? I had finally made it. Well, until I didn't. The deals were slave contracts in disguise. Everyone flossing was broke. The money, gone. We were robbed by industry execs for $390,000. Yeah, that's somebody's house. That was my mother's freedom. And just like that, decades of dreams turned to dust. I'd been acting since I was 9. All I knew was this industry, and it exploded right in my face. On the personal side, it got worse. Family members blamed me, called me crazy for refusing to be exploited. They told me I should have stayed in the game, even if the game was rigged. Then the pandemic hit, and the silence after the storm, it changed everything. I didn't know it at the time, but I was in a deep karmic cycle. My chart was lit up by the south node, Ketu, and Saturn was there too, of course, like a cosmic ledger keeper. What had looked like failure was actually a sacred audit. I was in the middle of what some would call a karmic fire sale. Everything false had to burn. And here's what really blew my mind. When I finally pulled my chart, it was all there. Not just my chart, but Rico's too. Our rise, our collapse, the timing, the lessons, it was written. That's when I knew astrology wasn't just a tool. It was a technology, a language of divine timing. And I was finally learning how to read it. Astrocartography maps your birth chart over the Earth. Every planet, every angle, it's a frequency waiting to be felt. And when I checked mine, I found it. A line close enough to Puerto Vallarta and cutting right through Oaxaca, Mexico. The moon, IC line, the line of emotional safety, healing, ancestral peace. It whispered, you'll find your sanctuary here. It was Puerto Vallarta for rest and Oaxaca for rebirth. My chart wasn't just telling me where to go, it was telling me how to come back to life. Puerto Vallarta was the first stop, a place for release. I started a 16-day watermelon fast, did multiple 96-hour fruit cleanses, and then moved to 1 meal a day, syncing with the sun. Circadian rhythm became my clock. Silence became my therapist. As my body lightened, my spirit got louder. I deepened my vegan culinary skills out of necessity. No Whole Foods, no Trader Joe's, just what the local mercados offered. I had to learn to reimagine flavor with what the land gave me, and I did. I cooked for the expats and fellow travelers, fed people who were also searching. Food became ceremony, connection, creative medicine. Each morning, I grounded barefoot. I practiced yoga under the rising sun. See, I wasn't just detoxing from unhealthy foods and habits. I was coming home to my body and to the earth beneath it. From the moment I stepped off the plane in Oaxaca, I knew this was different. There was no buzz, no pressure, just presence. A spirit guide and I lived in a 3-bedroom house off a dirt road. I learned to purify water, traveled like the locals, ate clean. I breathed deep, completed my functional nutrition counselor certification in pure silence. I grew out my hair, stopped shaving, wore Crocs and felt like a damn king. The me that used to change shoes to match every outfit no longer needed to match anyone's idea of success. See, Oaxaca gave me back to myself, and then the final sign came. I was granted residency. No fight, no chase, just pure alignment.
I don't know why this made me emotional, but I just wanted to say, man, if you looking to relocate, you looking to change your life, you can do it. You can do it. If I can, so can you. It's not as hard as they make it seem, not as hard as we think. It's just about actually applying yourself, allowing the universe to connect you with the right people, trusting that gut instinct that will lead you in the right direction like I have so far, and here I am. Now I need to learn Spanish.
Astrocartography doesn't promise perfection, but it will point you toward peace. And when you follow peace long enough, clarity comes next. In Oaxaca, I cleared the clutter, and with that clarity, I met my calling. I'm now a resident of Mexico, and I'm setting up retreats here, healing spaces where others can rest, release, and remember themselves. I'm building streams of income I never imagined in New York, not because I'm chasing money, but because everything I do now helps people. And somehow, without the hustle, I have all I need. Financial stability doesn't always look like overflow. Sometimes it looks like sufficiency, like flow, like soul-aligned provision. So if you're stuck in a place that only offers survival, check your chart. You might be one plane ticket away from meeting your future. See, I didn't escape the Bronx. I came home.
No, don't come to me. Hey guys, bye.